now we turn our attention to our main event for the TBS Championship. Willow Nightingale stepping into the ring with the woman that dethroned her back at Double or Nothing in 2024.
Not only a chance to regain the title, it's a chance to get some revenge.
And there we see the dominant champion, but the champion seemed a little gotten to, Tony, this past Saturday at World's End after Willow Nightingale scored the pinfall on Mercedes as part of that AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship title match.
Yeah, basically she threw a fit. But let's not lose sight of the fact that we are looking at one of the great women wrestlers of all time. I really think that when she first came into wrestling, she changed women's wrestling. She was one of the wrestlers that changed the sport for women. So she's a trendsetter. She knows it. And all those titles, not many people can do what she has done this year.
She has been dominant as TBS champion, one win away from tying the overall record. Oh, now things getting spicy here.
Your main event tonight, set for one fall with a 30-minute time limit, is for the TBS Championship. Introducing the challenger. From Long Island, New York, she is one half of the AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions, Willow Nightingale. From Boston, Massachusetts, she is the reigning and defending TBS champion, the CEO, Mercedes Moné.
Now we see that TBS Championship, which for the better part of the last year and a half has been in the possession of the CEO, Mercedes Moné. But, oh,
There you go.
Mercedes low drop kick catching Willow on the knee, and Mercedes doing a good job starting things out hot here, Tony.
This is all part of the anger. Look at her jaw set. All part of the anger that came out on display in World's End.
Willow sent hard to that LED barricade. Mercedes coming out with ill intent for her challenger, Tony.
You could see Willow try to strike Mercedes in the midsection. She's a fighter, but right now, Willow's being overwhelmed, and so is the LED board. He just went on the blink.
Mercedes lining up. Willow, but no! Buddy home, rough landing for the champion.
Oh my!
Turns the champion to the ring. The leg is hooked. Two. And Mercedes kicks out. As Willow sending Mercedes into the ropes. Another lariat attempted, but Cazadora. But instead, Mercedes to her feet. Willow changes grip. Mercedes back to her feet once again. And Willow goes into the top turnbuckle pad.
Not surprising. You're seeing Mercedes be very, very aggressive, and as you can see, very, very angry to boot. Needs to channel that anger, I would think. Not at the fans, but at her opponent.
Oh, Willow slips through the grip of the CEO. The boot was up. Oh, blocks the knee strike. Oh, Willow. She spent a lot of time in the ring with Mercedes Moné, enough to learn her tricks coming to this match with a game plan. And now Willow, big drop kick off the middle rope.
Willow getting fired up, and the fans are behind her here.
Mercedes down in the corner. Willow with the high ground and the cannonball.
How about how the head of Mercedes just rocked back?
Now Willow, the cover, the leg hooked. And Mercedes retreats to the outside. Trying to put some distance between herself and her challenger.
Willow's going for it here.
Willow, cannonball once again, just runs over Mercedes. And Willow, she can feel the momentum shifting in her favor.
Yeah, she had a smile on her face, but she did, as you saw, just favor that lower back momentarily, and that may come into play here. Just take so many risks. All these wrestlers do, men and women.
Willow returns the champion to the ring, but Mercedes, good God. I think swept out the leg of Willow Nightingale, and that was a similar thing that happened on Saturday night that Kyle Fletcher broke the tooth of John Moxley. But Mercedes driving the head of Willow into the steps as our main event for the TBS Championship continues. Don't go anywhere.
Mercedes feeling very good right now about herself, and Willow was checking her nose. I don't think her nose is bleeding, I'm not sure, but she was concerned there. That was nose first. Not only that, that was just great awareness by Mercedes. What are the reasons?
That was knees to nose, Tony, and now cover made. And not only that, but the head of Willow Nightingale bouncing off those steel steps.
Right.
And now look at this. Willow using that neck piece.
Not only that, Mercedes was taking her fingernail, raking it across the throat of Willow. That is so dangerous on many levels.
Willow trying to maneuver up to a vertical position, but right hands to the midsection on the TBS champion. The scoop, but Mercedes slips behind. Handful of hair drags Willow down to the mat. High stack on the cover. Two. Aubrey Edwards right there on the spot.
Yeah, that time Mercedes walked to the other side, regained her composure, thought about what to do next, and here's what she's going to try to do.
Mercedes, the knees once again.
Execute that Meteora.
I think as well as anybody in this sport, Tony, because she uses those as a way to neutralize larger opponents. Mercedes often finds herself giving up size to her opponents and uses those knees, I think, as an element of surprise.
Yeah, that's a great call, and that's why she is so successful as she's been. She knows. Look at this. Again, just using the legs and the knees here. Willow.
But Willow using her legs and knees. Big strength.
And look at this. Well, resorts to a hair pull that time, and well, it worked. Watch, here we go. The knees again. Meteor off the. Oh, look at this now. My God, just.
Now cover. Willow able to kick out.
Right now, you can look at the face of Mercedes and see that this young lady is letting her anger get the best of her.
And Mercedes
biting off her nails.
Things do not seem to be going quite as well in the latter half of 2025 for Mercedes Moné as they did towards the beginning of the year. Mercedes Moné trying to fend off the challenge by the former champion, Willow Nightingale. But Willow Nightingale not out of this fight yet. Willow drives the champion down.
Now can Willow follow up with something is the question. We've seen so much anger from Mercedes, and it may go back to May of 2023 when she was pinned by Willow and then suffered that leg injury that sidelined her for 371 days.
Willow, big series of lariats, 2 in a row, now 3. Mercedes getting bounced around. And now Willow Nightingale in the corner, another lariat battering the champion.
That was a slug.
And Willow, the boot. Mercedes scouted Willow. Willow wasn't the only one that came into this with a game plan. Mercedes was prepared, but Willow went for the spine buster. But the pounce again!
You can see Mercedes saw it coming, tried to step out of the way, could not, because her momentum from the right side rope had her right in the middle.
Willow, fireman's carry.
Oh my God!
Valley driver. Cover made. 2. Mercedes kicks out.
That is a face of concern.
And fans, this Saturday, collision from Arlington, Texas. Darby Allin, Wheeler Yuta, one-on-one. El Clone of the Don Callis family will debut this Saturday night on TNT and HBO Max. The timeless love bombs, timeless Toni Storm.
Wow.
And Mina Shirakawa face High On and Maya World, plus Shelton Benjamin, Scorpio Sky. Wait a second, backstabber here. Willow Nightingale staggers up to her feet. Willow trying to fight off next week. It's an eliminator match. Shelton Benjamin and Jon Moxley for the Continental Championship. If Shelton wins, he earns a shot at the title. Bang with a power bomb. 1, 2. No, the foot is on the ropes. And there you saw, it will be lights out, no holds barred. Hook and Hobbs taking on Hangman Adam Page and Swerve Strickland, plus Jim Ross. Woo! The Hall of Fame voice of wrestling, JR, will be joining us next week on commentary from Oklahoma.
What a night it's going to be, and what a night this has been.
We are going to stick with this match as long as it takes, Tony, as Willow Nightingale up to the top, finds her feet. Moonsault press, nobody home.
Well, we've seen it so many times. A lot of times you go up top, a lot of times you take too much time, and that's what happened to Willow right there.
But it's Mercedes, her turn to be perched on the top. Frog splash, but Willow with the knees.
Oh, that caught her. Look how much pain Mercedes is in. And we're in overtime here, guys, here on TBS.
As Willow with Mercedes up on the shoulders, on the apron. Maybe a Death Valley driver. Yeah, oh, yes! It was Mercedes goes down hard.
Right on the edge of that hard apron. Right on the edge of it.
Right now, at this point, Tony, this match feels like Willow's to lose.
Look at that, man. I think that's right between the shoulder blades, right on the spine. And you're right, it is Willow's match to lose. Let's see if she can finish it up here.
Willow trying to return Mercedes to the ring, looking for a pinning predicament, but Mercedes rolls to the outside.
Mercedes so savvy.
And Willow, a bit of frustration, but she needs to stay focused. The cannonball. Oh, buddy! Oh, Willow Nightingale crashes. Mercedes may be thinking 3 amigos here on Willow. On the outside.
Let's not forget a count out is to Mercedes' advantage here, Excalibur.
Willow, though, fights free of the grip of the champion. Rolls underneath. Breaks the count, resets the count. And Willow Nightingale.
What the hell?
Willow's cleared our announce desk. And Tony,
well, I tell you what, there's no doubt. Willow's temper's got the best of her here. This is not good.
This is dangerous territory for both athletes. Willow Nightingale.
And dangerous for Willow to want to win this championship, because we could see a count out here.
Look at this, Mercedes pleading, begging with Willow Nightingale. But Willow looking for the doctor bomb on the desk, but no, Mercedes drives the knees. And
oh, no.
Mercedes, oh, no! The suplex on the desk completely backfired on Willow Nightingale.
Willow is in a tremendous amount of pain right here, guys. I don't know if she can get back in the ring. As a matter of fact, I don't know if either girl can.
Yeah, Tony, so is the champion, Mercedes Moné. But I think Mercedes, on some level, has to know that she may have just saved her TBS championship.
A double count out would be a draw. She would retain the championship. Mercedes, that is. Willow's doing everything.
Mercedes trying to get in the ring, trying to beat the referee's count. Aubrey Edwards up to 8. 9 now. And Willow somehow beats the count.
What a superhuman effort by Willow Nightingale.
1, 2, no. Mercedes tilts the crucifix. And now looking for a statement maker. No. Elbow strikes, repeated elbow strikes. And now statement maker.
Oh, this may be it for Willow.
Statement maker, Willow in trouble.
Pulling on that back that hit so hard on the table.
Mercedes gets reversed too. No, crucifix. Willow.
Can she stand up?
To her feet.
Oh my God.
Mercedes, though, fighting desperately, fighting to protect her TBS championship. Championship comes through. Tiaras, no. Moneymaker, blow.
That's thrown first to the top turnbuckle.
Willow driving Mercedes into the top turnbuckle, and now Willow. Babe with the power. No, Mercedes slips free.
Oh, what an effort by both women here. Amazing.
Willow changes grips, went for the overhook. And instead, oh wait, the cover, the roll up, 2. No! That's how Willow beat Mercedes the other night. But now, Willow, the lariat intercepted, spun out, sweep of the leg, jackknife 1, 2. No Willow.
Oh, just rolled over. Great counter.
Babe with the power. She got it! Yes! Willow Nightingale has done it!
The winner of this match and new TBS champion, Willow Nightingale.
What an effort to get back in the ring after she was hammered on this table to win it over a great champion like Mercedes.
A well-deserved celebration for Willow Nightingale, who can now
84 days away. And I got her back home.
Willow Nightingale, who can now call herself two-time TBS champion, as well as one half of the inaugural AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions.
Willow's made history twice, as you said, inaugural Women's World Tag Team Champ, and the first woman to hold 2 titles, AEW titles, at the same time.
And out come the conglomeration adjacent civilian warriors. Everybody here in Omaha, Nebraska is going to be partying tonight, not just because it's New Year's Eve.
Celebration going on here. We're all going to celebrate.
Oh, wow, even
Yeah, Statlander.
AEW Women's World Champion Chris Statlander.
Remember, her and Willow have had quite the on and off again friendship.
A very, very tumultuous situation between Statlander and Nightingale.
And just say, oh yeah!
And Tony, you got to give the people what they want.
What a night, Excalibur! What a night to
What a night. What a year for all elite wrestling. And what a way to cap it all off. Willow Nightingale, your new